Have you ever felt like everything you worked so hard for is suddenly at risk? That's exactly how Linda, a 67-year-old retiree from Sarasota, Florida, felt last fall when she watched her 401k shrink again. She'd saved $678,000. Now, it was down nearly six figures, but instead of panicking, she made a move most retirees haven't even heard of. And before we get into Linda's story, you should know what she did has everything to do with how smart retirees are diversifying in 2025. Because right now, traditional retirement strategies are being flipped on their head. Here's why. Just this March, inflation spiked again. The Fed claimed it was under control, but prices at the grocery store and gas pump tell a very different story. And with President Trump expected to take bold action if he returns to office, markets are bracing for major policy shifts. Gold prices? Surging. In fact, gold just hit $2,300 an ounce, a historic high, while major banks like Citi and JP Morgan are quietly raising their forecasts even higher. And now, retirees like Linda are paying attention. She realized that having her entire nest egg tied up in stocks and bonds, assets that can tank overnight, just didn't make sense anymore. So she diversified, but not randomly. She strategically rolled over $243,000 from her IRA into something called a gold IRA, a tax-advantaged account backed by physical gold. No, she didn't go all in. She still has mutual funds and some dividend stocks. But here's what changed: her peace of mind. Because with a gold IRA, Linda now owns real assets, not just numbers on a screen. Assets that have held value through recessions, wars, and every presidency since Nixon took us off the gold standard. And she's not alone. Thousands of retirees across Arizona, Texas, and Florida are doing the same thing in 2025. Not because they're afraid, but because they're prepared. So what exactly is a gold IRA and why is it so powerful? Let me break it down simply. It's an IRS-approved retirement account, just like a traditional IRA, but instead of paper assets, it holds physical gold, silver, or precious metals. It's tax-deferred, so you don't pay penalties or taxes when rolling over from an existing retirement account. And maybe most importantly, it's a hedge. While the dollar loses value over time, gold tends to hold or rise, especially in times of uncertainty. And right now, we're in one of the most uncertain economic periods in decades. Think about it. Bank closures, ballooning debt, another election year. Smart retirees aren't betting everything on Wall Street anymore. They're spreading their risk, just like Linda did. And look, I'm not here to tell you to put everything into gold. But if you've worked your whole life to build a retirement, don't you owe it to yourself to protect it? To actually sleep at night knowing your money is backed by something real? Here's what I suggest. Don't wait for the next market drop. Don't wait for Washington to fix things. Learn how a gold IRA works. Ask the questions, get the facts. Because while others are crossing their fingers, retirees like Linda are taking control. And if you want to join them, I've linked a free guide below. No cost, no catch. It explains everything you need to know about starting a gold IRA rollover. Smart retirees aren't sitting still in 2025. They're moving forward, are you?